Okay, this is another ET experience with my sister and her friends. Okay, so I'm living upstairs now at this time with my cousin and his friend, my friend, and my sister's living downstairs with her friends. And so, so one night I had the ETs come. ETs come and do a face-to-face with me, and I freak out, pass out, and then I wake up later, fall back asleep. Okay, I don't know what the hell they want, but that's what happened. I get up in the morning, I'm all miserable and pissed off because I was up for like most of the night, freaking out because the ETs were coming, and so I got bored. I was all antsy and shit, and I just wanted to get a coffee and go down and sit by the river and by a tree and get my shit back together. Because it brings you back down, right? So, I'm all agitated. I don't want to see anybody because they agitate me. Watch my past videos for examples of that. And watch my past videos for what happens when they come face to face. There's a whole 4-hour drama that takes place. You gotta go watch it. I can't do it in every video. Can't speak it in every video. So anyway, I'm on my way to work. I go to work. I work. And I don't know if I worked today. I don't think I did. I don't think I worked, but I go there for coffee. Because it was a coffee shop. And so, I go for coffee, go down the river, get all cool, hang out with my friends for a little bit. And then I'm coming home. And it's like 11 o'clock. I'm coming home for lunch. And as I'm walking up the sidewalk to go upstairs to my house, my sister and her friends say, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. And I'm like, what? So I go inside the house to go, we gotta talk to you about something. I'm like, what the fuck's going on, right? And they're all excited. They go, we saw aliens in the house last night. And I'm like, oh yeah? Well, I saw them upstairs in my house, right? That's what I saw them because I had a face-to-face with them, right? And I looked at my sister, she's like, so she confirmed. And I knew when it was happening, my sister was getting affected, but I didn't know everybody else was getting affected. I don't know their story. I can't remember the story for the life of me. But and then, I don't even think they told it to me. They go, then after that, in the morning we got up and we're cooking or making breakfast or whatever they were doing in the morning, and there was this guy dressed all in black walking around the house, and I'm like, really? And I go, yeah. And they go, we saw him walk by the window. It was like 3 times he walked by this window around all the windows of the house. He just kept walking around the house. And I'm like, oh no. And I knew exactly, right? And I'm like, oh no, right? It's the Black Ops or the Men in Black, one or the other. And so I'm like, well, did he do anything? They go, no, he just walked around the house and he wouldn't leave. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I'm like, all right, I gotta go take a look, right? And I go, he went between the 2 houses, yeah. And they said they saw him walk by. He didn't look at him, but he had a black suit on, black short hair, and he circled the house 3 times, right? And so I went out and I figured, oh fuck, he just bugged the fuck. I go, was he in the house? And they said, no, he didn't come in the house. But they saw the aliens running. They said they woke up when the aliens came like 3:30 or something, 3:30. And they got up and they saw the aliens running around the house. Okay? And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because I see them too. Now, if it was physical or spirit, I don't know how they saw the aliens. Sometimes you're awake, but you're seeing through your spirit, so you see the aliens, okay? Sometimes they come physically. I don't know. And I wasn't even going to ask them, because asking 3 girls if they saw them spiritually or physically is, you're never going to get a straight answer. So, but I know, because I've done it, I had the same thing. So I went out the back door, and I went, and I go, were you guys outside? They go, hell no, we ain't been out. We're waiting for you to get back so we can go up. And I'm like, you haven't been outside yet. No one's been outside in the grass. And they go, no. And I know there'll be footprints in the grass because no one goes in between the houses, right? So if he did walk through there, there would be footprints or whatever in the grass. Okay, so when you're walking through grass that hasn't been walked through, the grass will be pressed down. The dew on the leaves of the grass will be smudged out where he walked, and it will be darker green than where it's lighter green where he didn't walk, and there'll be dew on it. But the dew's all dried up by now, by 11 o'clock, so I thought. But anyway, I walked out there, the dew was all dried up, but you can see right where the guy walked, womp, 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 right between the house and the backyard. I didn't see anything, footprints in the backyard, because people go in the backyard, but between the houses, there's thorns and a fence and grass, and you had to walk, and it was about 4 feet between the fence and the house. So he had a little narrow path, and you could see the narrow path clearly. And then you check the sun angles, and you can see it. Oh, it's just sick. So I walked over to the hookups of the house, the cable and the telephone on the side of the house and all that. And I opened it up, and I looked, and I couldn't figure out what the hell. I go, you know what? Watch what you say over the phone from now on, because they're bugging it. This is back in the 90s, so I don't know the technology they had or whatever. But I'm going to say, just watch your mouth on the phone, because they probably bugged the fucking shit out of the house. They probably bugged the place in here, and you don't even know it. You think he was only outside, but it doesn't mean he was. Okay? They're all fucking, and so finally they wouldn't let me leave until I walked them out into the street. And I go, well, if I see anything, I'll let you know. But I go, yeah, you can. I go, there's the footprints. I saw the trail, the footprints and everything in the grass. And I go, yeah, it's real. He was there. You're not lying. So anyway, that was another encounter we had from a face-to-face, but my sister got the worst of it, with the Men in Black running around. So I told him, I said, well, it could be a Men in Black, which is an interdimensional jumper guy, the real Men in Black, or it could be Black Ops, which is secret cops, you know, secret cops from some fucking government black project that comes and checks it out. And so those are only two things I can think of. But it was pretty interesting. That was my first indication that they knew that the ETs were coming around. I mean, the fucking ETs were over the house, coming hundreds of times while we were at Janette Street. At least 100 times. I can't remember them all. And finally, this guy shows up. I don't know. So that was another little experience we had on Janette Street. And that's about all that happened for that. They saw the guy walk around the house 3 times. I didn't see him. I was gone. Because I woke up from the ET face to face, and I just wanted to get a coffee and get back to normal. I come home. They confirmed ETs were running around their house. They were all gray aliens, little guys running around. I'm like, oh, well, what? I don't know. And then they saw the Men in Black, and he came in the daytime. He didn't come by at night. It was the daytime. They woke up at like 9 because they were up all night with the ETs. And crazy. But the Men in Black came in the daytime, circled the house 3 times. That's when they saw him walking by the windows. So, there you go. Janette Street, Windsor, Ontario.